Labubu matcha Dubai chocolate crumble cookie. I have not been on social media in going on 6 months now. But apparently that's the current, like, meme phrase. I, uh, I looked it up on Know Your Meme. That's how out of the loop I am. I'm using Know Your Meme again. And found out that it's just kind of a brain rot phrase referring to kind of spending culture, whatever you'd call it, of the current, Gen Z. Like, Gen Z. Gen Z is. I view. I view generations as such. You have the greatest generation, fought a war, built the American economy, and created a lot of social safety nets. Then the boomers came, and they were given a thriving economy and amazing social safety nets by their parents, and pulled the ladder up behind them. Then you have Gen X, who rebelled against both their parents and their grandparents, rampant consumerism, creating kind of, the alt movement of the 90s and all that stuff. And then millennials are kind of the depressed ones. They're the ones that are, put upon, like, it's our fault the diamond industry is dead. It's our fault all these corporations, all these, like, stores shuttered. When it was just, the moving trend. And now Gen Z is kind of, has kind of like, has snapped, They've gone total insanity. Gibbering madmen. Anyway, I was at Hy-Vee actually picking up a new drink cup. Because you see, I like to have a drink cup at work that I fill with ice and repeatedly fill with soda throughout the night. This is just iced tea, though. You can tell it's been a minute because it's already melted. And while there, I saw this. Yeah, that's right, everyone. The fancy Dubai chocolate at a gas station. This piece of shit was $20 fucking dollars. Pardon my French, but I feel like I need to be a little aggressive because of just how pricey this is. Like, I'd expect a chocolate bar this size to be $8 max. $19, okay? That drink, which if you get like a code red or something, probably clocks in at even more calories than this, is cheaper. Is like literally 10%. Is literally a tenth the price. Hello again, Cal. Do you want a piece of this?
All right.
Okay. Everyone keeps asking me what happened to you, and it's like I don't have anything bad to say about you. Well, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it on camera. It's like, like we live together. What else is there?
Also don't insult your thing.
Exactly. He doesn't like you guys, which is fair because anyone who watches me is very suspect. Like y'all probably.
That part, just I don't want to be involved.
Oh, fair. Anyway, here I'll pause the video while you get ready. All right, he's gone. Off to help his mom, and I don't know. Or off to help his mom and well, go to work too. You happy now? You saw the cow, like well, you heard the cow. And like, oh Lord, his mom actually asked me to help her start up like a thing for her dogs, and it's like, lady, the people who follow me are not interested in dogs. They are either weird fetishists who want to see a fat guy grow fatter, or 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 trolls who want to make fun of me, or occasionally some people who actually do enjoy, what I have to say about stuff. Alright. But I never have been more divorced from the current zeitgeist than I have right now. Like, I guess Skibbity Toilet is close. It also is proof I'm getting older. But, like, I can understand watching inane content. Like, you know, Gen Z and er, early Gen Z and late millennials had Adventure Time, and millennials had Cow and Chicken, and even SpongeBob. If nautical nonsense is something you wish, or but I mostly think of Cow and Chicken. I think some people think of Ren and Stimpy, but I think Cow and Chicken's better. For one, the creator, as far as I know, isn't a piece of shit. Knock on wood. Anyway, back to this. And if you like John Kay, go F yourself. Like, I'm not going to mince words on that. I think both sides can agree that John Kay is a POS. So's Doug TenNapel, I think. Those two occupy very similar parts of my headspace. But I actually watched Cat Scratch as a kid. I never watched Ren and Stimpy as a kid. I think the only Ren and Stimpy episode I've seen is the one where they're trying to get, like, pork faces or something and have to go around a killer baboon. Anyway. For as pricey as this POS is, it better have actual pistachio butter in it. I'm gonna be so mad if it's just pistachio-flavored cream. Like that awful whipped sugar nonsense. Whipped sugar and oil. Oh. Ooh. I was so worried it'd be rock hard. But it's soft and crunchy. That is definitely pistachio butter. Or at least whatever it is has chunks of pistachio in it. With the lovely green stripes on the outside too, it makes me think of Rugrats. Especially with the green inside. It's chocolate and green stuff and swirled and sweetened until you just can't stop eating. Reptar Bar, the candy bar supreme. Candy bar that turns your tongue green. This thing would need way more green dye before we do that, though. Well, this is closer to what I imagined Reptar Bar would be, actually. Okay. So the Dubai chocolate is actually okay. Ah. I thought I hit a bit of shell in there. What's y'all's favorite, nut butter to eat? Don't get weird with it. You know what I'm talking about. I don't think I've had the chance to eat pistachio butter yet, but I love cashew butter. Almond butter's good. Peanut butter's good. Sunflower butter, underrated. I'd get that more if it weren't so expensive. Like, they charge the same for that they do for the fancy nut butter. I was like, sunflower butter is supposed to be the hypoallergenic version of peanut butter, but they way overprice it. When I was at school, in high school especially, because of peanut allergies, they instead had this. So, anytime they would give us celery, they'd have a tub of sunflower butter out by the forks and knives. And I would literally just load my tray with sunflower butter. I loved it. So the other parts of the name, I don't think I've had the chance to try crumble cookie, but apparently it's super good. Very expensive though, similar to this. I'm not sure they're candied bits or something, but like they're crunchy bits that don't crunch like it's not shell, but it's also not the meat of a pistachio. It might be the skin, the little husk that you kind of bite off, or it might be some kind of like candy coating from when they were crushed up. Anyway, matcha is usually my go-to drink at Starbucks whenever I do have to go. Because I like green tea. I like the semi-spinachy flavor of it. But the boo-boos look awful. You know what they remind me of most? Weirdly enough, Etsy creations. Like, they look like these garbage little Etsy abominations that are overpriced as all hell. Which they are. Say what you want about Funko Pops, but at least they were cheap. It was a cheap way to get a figure of a character you liked that didn't necessarily get a lot of merch. The tea tastes so much better when I've got this super sweet thing to wash down. Ooh, you got another green strip there. So, what is Dubai chocolate anyway? Is it like a style of chocolate? Is it just the pistachio filling? Milk chocolate with Kadaif and pistachio cream. Oh, you son of a bitch. I knew you'd do that to me. Let's see. Made with sugar, pistachio, cocoa butter, whole milk powder, Kadaif, wheat flour, contains gluten, water, cocoa mass, ghee, vegetable oil, palm oil, beg your pardon, demineralized whey powder, emulsifiers, sunflower lecithin, soy lecithin, colorants, green tetrazine, salt, safflower, flavoring, vanillin, Is vanilla in the beaver extra or the beaver stuff? For those that don't know, some artificial beaver or some artificial vanilla flavors come from the anal secretions of a beaver. I do like that it has pistachio as the second ingredient, because that means it's the second most plentiful ingredient. Is it worth $20? Honestly, probably not. Like, it's better than a lot of candy bars I've had that are that size. It was better. It's definitely better than the Mr. Beast bar. It's definitely better than that. It's definitely better than like a Reese's bar. That's a Reese's candy bar that size, because the chocolate on that is, you break your teeth trying to bite into it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Have a good one. It's Royce Miller. I'm outie. Wait for them to go on sale. Trust me, wait for the craze to die down, you'll find them on sale for like $2 in a bin. Only slightly expired. Bye bye.